中国の蘭州大学の、チェン教授の、プレゼンになります。チェン先生のチームはですね、特にエビデンス、医学領域のエビデンスの研究をずっとやっていて、その中で、利益相反がそのようなエビデンスに影響を及ぼすということで、特にガイドラインですね、診療ガイドラインにおける利益相反や、その他の資金提供の報告の基準をどういうふうにやっていくかということをですね、他の国際機関などと協力しながら研究していて、私たちもですね、今年の途中ぐらいから一緒に研究させていただいていて、実際に来年はですね、私たちのチームの村山アンジュス君が彼らの蘭州大学に行って一緒にしばらく研究をさせていただくということになっています。では早速プレゼンをお願いしたいと思います。なおですね、チェン教授は今回他の業務でいらしていらっしゃいませんので、特に質疑応答はございません。
Hello everyone. My name is Yaolong Chen and I'm from Lanzhou University. Many thanks for the invitation. It's my great honor to talk with you on the topic of conflicts of interest in health research in China. I declare that I have no conflicts of interest in financial and I am a professor at Lanzhou University. I'm also head and director of some international organizations such as Grid Center and Cochrane Center. First of all, I'd like to review the definition of conflicts of interest in health research. As we know, there are many definitions of conflicts of interest, but here I'd like to cite the definition from the American National Academy of Medicine in 2009 because it is more authoritative, concise, and easier to understand. Next, I'd like to introduce the situation of conflicts of interest in health research in China. The number of studies on this topic in China is quite small, and this is part of what we found. We can find that about 15% of authors reported COI in their medical studies, and 70% of systematic reviews reported conflicts of interest in their papers, and a quarter of practice guidelines reported conflicts of interest. Overall, conflicts of interest reported rate are quite low, but these studies do not necessarily reflect the true picture because of small sample size and the design. So our team conducted a literature survey on COI in guidelines, and they published in Journal of Clinical Epidemiology. The results showed that the average reporting rate for COI in Chinese guideline is only 37%. Reporting rate on management of COI and types of COI are even lower, as you noticed, less than 1% and 20% respectively. In addition, we also conducted a survey on COI in WHO guidelines and find that WHO guidelines have a higher reporting rate, almost 90%. Reporting rate on management of COI and types of COI are 25% and 21% respectively. Based on the above research, we can conclude that the reporting rate of COI in Chinese guideline is lower compared with WHO. However, WHO guideline also need to be further improved in some details. To address above issues, our team has been working with right working group to develop a reporting checklist on conflicts of interest and funding in practice guideline. As you know, the right working group is an international organization dedicated to developing standards of guideline reporting. Currently, 5 extensions in gray box have been published in international journals, including patient version of guideline and guideline adaptations. Some of them in yellow box and red box are ongoing, such as protocols and living guidelines. For right of conflicts of interest and funding, we have registered and published the protocol. Besides, we have conducted literature reviews of conflicts of interest and funding related information in guidelines as well as guideline development handbooks. Recently, we are conducting a knowledge, attitude, and practice survey on this topic in China, Japan, and Korea. Some parts of our project have been presented at Guideline International Network Conference last year and this year. We expected to publish the formal checklist next year, and we hope this checklist would be helpful to improve the quality of reporting on conflicts of interest and funding in global guidelines. And I'd like to close my talk with 2 pictures. The left one is my hometown, Gansu, and the right one is my research team. Hope to have opportunity to meet and communicate and work with you in the future. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you again.
はい、ありがとうございました。